Hey guys, this is BenWolf. Welcome to another brand new Clash Royale video. In this video, we'll be bringing another 12 wins Grand Challenge deck, which involve the Hog, which is the Hog, Inferno, Fireball, and Lock. So this deck is kind of similar to the famous Hog Cycle deck 2.6 Elixir. It's just that we change the Ice Spirit to minions, which is a better defense for Graveyard, and then the cannon to Inferno, because the Inferno is just help us to deal with Royal Giant, Lava Loon, Golem, which is very famous right now, and Giant. So I don't need to quite explain a lot to this deck because this deck is anyways, so we can just jump into the first replay. Alright, first game versus Love from Metro Royale. This guy is 4,900 trophies and 120,000 Grand Challenge cards won. Myself is 160,000, so we are kind of similar. With this starting hand, we will just cycle. The starting hand is very bad because we don't have Hog Rider at hand, so we just want to cycle the card. Yeah, we are kind of losing at this moment. He just used a poison to poison back, but that's fine. We want to attack on the another lane because he's already poisoned on the right lane, so we just assault on the left lane. Over here, both still starting passive. He has his Tombstone, but I'm not able to push jump my Hog Rider, but that's fine. We can just go for it. We use the Ice Golem, Hog Rider, and the Lock to clear up the Tombstone. So our Hog Rider get 1 punch, 2 punch, 3 punch. Can we get 4? I think there's 3 punch or whatever, but that's fine. Our Musketeer is still alive, which is doing heavy damage to the Giant. His minion is coming. We use a Fireball to clear, and then we use 1 Skeleton to defend the Musketeer. So over here we are leading by 1,000 tower damage, but we are behind on Elixir by 2.5 around there. So we have to play passive over here. So always do that, guys. And when you already win, then you want to. When you already attack, you want to defend. But it depends on enemy cards as well. So over here you use a Tombstone. We can choose to play offensive, which we did over here. We use the Ice Golem and Hog Rider, and then we use the Lock to clear out everything. The Lock just came out best timing because he just used his skeleton army, so we get 1 punch and 2 punch over there. So depends on some deck actually, like if versus the kind of a heavy deck, normally it's okay that you after you offense, you go offense again because they might not have the counter on hand that they can use to counter your win condition. So in this case, we were kind of success over there because his skeleton army was kind of mistake, but that's fine. We have our Inferno up to defend this push. He put a very weird positioning of Graveyard over there, and our Musketeer wasn't the best positioning as well. We have to use all cards to defend over here. We use the Ice Golem and Skeleton to defend, and we are kind of on similar ground of the Elixir. I know that his counter is the Tombstone, so I predicted a Fireball, which is kind of slow anyways, but that's fine. We use a greedy Lock over here. We get 1 punch and we get a Lock damage over there, but that's fine because there's 2 Fireball away from winning. So the trick of playing the Hog Cycle deck is that most of the time, when the game is almost ended, you want to play by winning by spells. You want to get as much of Hog damage in front so you can win by spell at the end. So over here we are doing good actually. We don't even need to send in the Hog Rider because we don't have the Lock on hand, but I did it anyways. Did it for fun so I could predict his Tombstone, but the Tombstone didn't predict well, but that's fine. So we just have to defend over here. We have to defend nicely. 8 seconds left. We can just cycle quickly back to our Fireball actually, which is what we did if I'm not wrong. We cycle with the Skeleton and 1 Fireball will seal the deal. So yeah, basically the Hog deck, you want to get as much of Hog Rider damage at the early stage of the game, and then eventually if the tower left maybe 600 damage around that, 600 HP, there's a good chance that you can win by throwing Fireball. So first game versus Giant Graveyard, and then let's go to the second replay. Alright, second replay versus the Lava Loon, everyone's favorite and afraid counter in the meta right now, especially on the Grand Challenge. This guy is 5,000 trophy and 154,000 cards won, which is crazy. Kind of same to me actually, not very crazy actually. So that's fine. We are kind of passive. We start with Ice Golem all the way from behind. So we have to do something over here. We remain our Musketeer, Inferno, and minions, those anti-air defense, and see what he does. He used Tombstone, so after 1 punch, we use a Lock to clear up everything, and then we place the Inferno to kill the Lava Hound for 2 positive Profit Elixir trade over there, positive Elixir trade. And then our Hog Rider is able to get 2 punch, which is a very good trade in our favor. So I was thinking, did he has the Miner or the Balloon, and then now he used the Balloon really. So I didn't expect that he has a arrow actually. So our Musketeer came in late, his balloon get 1 damage off and 1 hit off, which is huge for him. And our Ice Golem is basically wasted over there. We even use a very stupid lock over there. I was trying to predict if he plays his Tombstone or Skeleton Army, but it didn't work well. So now I know that he want to set up a push again with his Lava Hound. So immediately I don't let him set up the push. I use a pick push which successfully jump away, skip his Tombstone in the middle, which is nice. We get 2 punch over there, huge value. And just in case like this game goes to 2 crowns, I use my Ice Golem to drag away the Mega Minion. That's what you're supposed to do, guys. Because versus Lava Loon, most of the time you have to accept the fate that you will get 1 tower down. Right here, we use a very smart play. We use the minions because we know that the minion would be totally useless defending his Lava Loon because he has the arrow. So I don't want to let him use, let me have 90 chance to use the arrow over here. So we use a Musketeer, we use Inferno to drag all of them in the middle, which is nice. His lightning didn't come in on hand, in time, so it's kind of wasted over there. We threw a Hog Rider to want to distract his minions, but it didn't work well as well. We are forced to use the Fireball over there just in case he get any extra damage on our tower. We want to win this game at 1 crown since we have the banning pretty good over here. So we're going to go all in over there. We're going to go all in to push. He used a very heavy push on the left hand. Now we defend it pretty well over here if I'm not wrong. We use Inferno to drag 2 buildings and the Mega Minion over there. We use Ice Golem to absorb some of the remaining damage. Once it's done already, 1 Fireball can kill out the pups, the minions, and we can damage the balloon. However, his balloon reached our tower, just in case that normally if I didn't commit that much on the right lane, we can have the minions down and we can defend it perfectly that way. So Inferno, Ice Golem, and Fireball is a very good combination. So I know that he's definitely getting the the first tower already. I predicted a lock over here, but it didn't come in time. We ran too early because he didn't have enough elixir to place his skeleton army. We know that I definitely know that his only counter on hand that time is the skeleton army because he just used his lightning. He don't have enough elixir to defend. So we push over. He used the arrow to clear out. We use a Hog Rider in the middle, which is stupid. He can drag with our Tombstone. We even committed the lock, which is a waste of 2 elixir over there. So well played by him. Over here, we have to use some technique to drag away this huge push. A huge push is coming. We use a skeleton to drag away his Mega Minion, and then we use the minions to close damage to his balloon. We place a Musketeer. 1 lightning is very nice, but that's fine. We can kill the balloon in time. Okay, the balloon didn't touch our tower, which is nice. So now we have to make a crazy prediction. We know that what kind of hand he has right now. We know that he has a Tombstone, so we use a lock away, and then we predicted the Fireball to the tower, and then boom, the Skeleton Army is there and they clear everything. Our Hog Rider can get 2 punch, 3 punch, the game is over. We just have to cycle to our lock to win the game. So yeah, that's why I like to play the Hog Rider deck so much, because especially with the Fireball. Once you really know that what kind of cards enemy has, you can make a very clutch prediction just like that. Actually, not really clutch. Honestly, I believe a lot of you could done that, especially Marcel P. He is the master. Marcel P. He is the master of Hog Rider prediction, and totally admire his play. I watch how he plays and I learn from him. So this is the result. Alright, so second game versus Lava Loon. Let's go to the last replay versus another deck. Alright, last game versus Popcorn from CR Royale League 2 over here. This guy is crazy. He has 5,300 trophies and 250,000 cards won. Totally crazy. We are playing against a Golem deck over here, and I can tell you, I can let you see that how I control the pace of the game, and we get the clutch win eventually. So same, he has that push coming in. We use the skeleton to drag away the Mega Minion, but it didn't work out perfectly. If we can place the skeleton on the left tile more, and then his Mega Minion will be drive away, and we wouldn't absorb so much Baby Dragon damage. We use a Fireball to damage his pump, and then we use a greedy Ice Golem. Extremely greedy, man. Extremely greedy. And obviously it didn't work well at all. We wasted a lot of elixir over there, but that's fine. I kind of know that actually when you see Baby Dragon and a pump, you know that it's Golem deck already. So I need to present him at least right now. So I place Hog Rider and minions push. His skeleton will totally do not much. Actually did quite a lot of damage over there, but that's fine. We can get 2 punch, we can get 3 punch over there, which is good damage. So this is also very good. You have to pressure a golem player at single elixir time, not double elixir like right now. Since we pressure him on the left lane, he don't have any elixir to support his golem push. So our Inferno can get maximum value over there to kill his golem. We don't even need to place the musketeer actually. I forgot that the tower will target the unit behind when the golem split. So kind of wasted the musketeer, but that's fine. We learn as we go. So basically everything resets here. He uses the minions to defend, so we know that we have to rush right now. He doesn't have much card to defend. So we don't let him to put out his pump. He uses a lock, he uses a skeleton, which the skeleton will get killed by our exploding ice golem, which is nice. We're gonna get 1 punch. We're gonna get 2 punch. Can we get 3 punch over there? 3 punch, nice. Alright. So we're dealing a lot of damage on left side already. We need to keep this pressure going. That's why I sent in the minion here to kill his baby dragon, and when the minion fly past to the opposite lane, he wouldn't want to take the damage. He fireball to take the tower and the pump, so he uses his minions already. We know that again, we know that what card he has. He has the mega minion, the skeleton, so his high damage minions is already gone. We're gonna push immediately over here. He used a lock, which is nice. We use a musketeer to take out his mega minion immediately, and then we're gonna get 1 punch. We're gonna get 2 punch, so that tower is gone. Basically, we just need to make a perfect defense over here. We place the Inferno early because we don't mind that even if it's lightning. I play the skeleton. We set up already set up another push on the other hand, and then we know that we can cycle all the way back to the musketeer to defend the golem and the baby dragon. So perfect play over there. He can't do anything much. He's sending the minions, 1 fireball to kill everything, and in time. The Hog Rider is already dealing heavy damage on the right lane. So basically this time the game is just ended already. I was having some trick over. He know that it's ended already, so he plays a pump in the middle and then just send in the Hog Rider and then 1 fireball, the tower is gone on the left lane. So yeah guys, that's how you want to play versus the golem. As long as, especially because the golem that right now, like the combination that he has is the baby dragon, mega minion, minions, lock, skeleton for defense. So usually the push of Ice Golem and the Hog Rider is pretty hard to stop because whatever they use, the Ice Golem will die first, right? So the Hog Rider will reach the tower and get few hammer over there. So I could say that the Golem deck, if they meet a Hog Cycle deck, it will be very hard to play by them unless they are willing to sacrifice 1 tower and then they make a huge push that you cannot defend at double elixir time. But this deck of mine is kind of good because we have the Inferno, so we can kind of deal with it. So basically just that. If you know enemy what kind of deck they has, then you can place against it very well. Alright, so basically, yeah, I can let you see this Popcorn as very strong player. He is in Reddit Alpha right now, if I'm not wrong. Yes, 5,300 trophies, 262,000 cards won. Oh my god, this is 154,000 cards won. This giant graveyard player is 119k Grand Challenge cards won player. So all absolute good player. So let's just open our 12-inch Grand Challenges and hope we can get something good over here. Let's go. We're gonna get a lot of gold, which is nice. I desperately need it. I need it to reach max level soon, level 13. That will help a lot. Battle Ram, 3 Musketeer, Barbarian Heart, Bomber, Arrow, Dark Goblin, Skeleton, Hog Rider, and then Ice Spirit, Goblin Gang. Nice, I need it. Moda. No, the last card is Epic. Let's see what Epic we have. The Expo is nice. Maybe I can train this Expo in the future. So this is the summary of the chest. So yeah guys, a very simple deck. You just need 1 legend, which is the lock. If you have to go buy it at the shop, the 40,000 gold is totally worth it because the lock is so good to use right now. And then very simple deck, very straightforward. You just have to control the pace, understand the enemy's deck, remember their card, remember what kind of counter they have to your Hog Rider, then it will work out just fine. So yeah guys, so end of today's episode. I hope you liked them. Let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this deck, how is the Hog Rider working out for you, and then don't forget to subscribe for more Clash Royale content. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.